In this meeting, we're going to be going over Manifold and setting up an on-chain royalty. And this is for the purpose of Aesop's Fable drop with the DAO, StoryTime DAO. And we're exploring the options for the tokenomics for that drop. So if you go to Manifold, we have Gino here, an amazing Austin artist.
How you doing?
Artist from Austin. And so he just generated on Midjourney some new pieces of art that we're going to be minting as a test. And the basic goal is he's going to be minting an NFT and then sending it to my wallet. And I'll be listing it for sale on Rarible. And the reason we're doing it that way is because he will be able to set the on-chain royalties on his manifold to, like, let's say 50%. And then when I make the sale on Rarible, automatically 50% of that sale goes to his wallet. And we're just going to be listing this for like a minimal amount. And then I'm going to buy it from myself from another wallet just to see if the money's being transferred in the right way, and that it's like on chain and trustless and all that. Manifold.xyz. So you already have a contract, which is the ERC 721, but we don't want to mess with that because that's like your legit thing. So we just want to create a new contract for the purposes of this test. So if you go back to the logo, the top left corner, you can click on new contract. And this is where you get to decide not only the name of your collection, but the type. And the type is going to determine how many NFTs that you can mint, editions. So the 721 token is the one of one. So if you just wanted only one of ones to exist in this collection, you would keep it on the type ERC 721. Oh yeah, over there it tells you about the types of contracts. 721 is a standard for one of ones. When it comes to multiple editions, the token can be numbered and marked. Okay, so I see. You can technically still do additions with 721s, but you have to give it a specific number in the title to make sure people know that you're not like copy minting. And then with the 1155, that just kind of automatically, it doesn't actually number them, but it will create multiple copies of it. So you could do 20 editions and sell like 20 copies. But let's stick with the 721s for this. Let's actually make this a real deal because you may want to continue adding to this collection. It's fun to mess around with, what's it called? Midjourney. So I would say keep it on the 721 type. AI Bandito, is that really what you want to call it? Because actually I think you can possibly change that later because you own the smart contract. Okay, so the ASCII is actually required. Plenty of tools on the bottom right corner. And then on the bottom you say select and copy. And then you can close this tab and paste it in there. And then you can preview with the frame. That's what it's going to look like in your smart contract on Etherscan. And then you can deploy, the symbol, you want to put in like maybe AIB or something. You can put up to 5 symbols, but typically people use around 3 or 4. Okay. And then you want to deploy this to the main or to the testnet, the Gorelli testnet. Do you remember if you have still have testnet ETH, the fake ETH? So yeah, you want to switch to the testnet. It's going to trigger your MetaMask to pay the fake ETH for the gas fee to mint this to the testnet. And so the good thing about this method is that you own your own contract and you can go back and make changes to it. And you can list this collection for sale on multiple marketplaces. And it's just more in alignment with artist sovereignty. Imagine creating a piece of art and going in the real world to different galleries and marketplaces and being able to sell it wherever you want. Currently, that's not really much of a standard these days in the NFT marketplaces to be able to do that. for at least for the curated or even some of the open marketplaces, you're minting to their shared storefront, right?
Yeah.
But you know, it's much better as an artist to own your own shit, right? Excuse my language. Sometimes it pisses me off. But yeah, it's a developing space, and it's good to be able to have the artist insights and talk with the developers who are making this stuff and say like, hey, I really want this ability. Let's go. Nice. Okay, so now you can go to your dashboard and you can see that this smart contract has been minted to your test net. And I like the next steps section, and it takes you through the steps. So the little flashing radio button will tell you when you click on there, it's going to take you to the step of where these tokens ain't going to mint themselves. So you got to create it. So you click create button, and yeah, that's another way to do it. And then the single token is what you're going to want to do, because this is just going to be a one of one. And if you scroll up, you can drag and drop your art into where it says images, videos, audio. And then you want to give this one a title. So this is the Bitcoin one. This is the description of this character specifically. So then if you scroll down, you can add properties. So if you do add a new text property, text, and then type, so crypto, and then the value would be Bitcoin. And then think about the other properties that you want to have in this series. So you could have like for the hat, like what kind of hat it has. Is that more of a cowboy hat? One of the properties for the different styles of hats that you could have. If you scroll up, just double check everything is how you like it. You can mint this to the testnet, or you can mint it to the mainnet directly. The testnet's the Gorelli, but you want to do probably just, let's skip that because we want to, you're going to have to mint the contract to the mainnet. Deploy to mainnet, and let's fucking go. And then you want to switch your MetaMask to the mainnet, and then I'm going to buy you a drink, bro, to pay to mint this.
Oh, bro. It's a voodoo beer, dude.
Beer's on me, man. All right. We're minted. Okay, so go to your dashboard. Mint a token on mainnet. And that's the one you want to mint. So I guess you can click on it and then mint to mainnet. And then you're going to be minting this to yourself. Okay, mint it. So uploading artwork to Arweave. Arweave is a way to store your files in a decentralized fashion. File storage on the Blockweave, it stores files permanently. And it's different than IPFS, the Interplanetary File System, in that you only have to pay once to have it minted or to have it stored. Whereas IPFS, you have to continually pay to keep those files stored. So I think that's why Manifold chose Arweave, and they're actually covering the expense of having this stored on there right now. I don't know if they're going to do that forever. The next steps after this token is minted is you're going to set up your royalties. And there's a section for that under token settings. And then there's also a section to set the royalties for your entire collection as well. Go to your dashboard on the overview for this contract on the top left corner. Set up your royalties. All right, so this is where, let's say you want to earn 50% of this sale, and I'm going to be representing you as a gallery, so to speak. And I'm gonna hold your NFT in my wallet and list it for sale for you and try to get it sold for you. And then for doing that, like upon the sale of that, I'll receive the 50% and you'll receive the other 50%. And it's all being handled by the smart contract. So we don't have to like trust each other for the payments.
Yeah.
So if you put your wallet address under default royalties, put it in there. Yeah. So you're going to click on your MetaMask, copy your wallet address, and then paste it in there. And then you want to set your royalties to 50% and then save. Okay, so scroll down on the right and confirm that. And the reason you're paying a gas fee is because this royalty is being saved to the blockchain and it becomes immutable. And that's how you know that this is an on-chain royalty. Now, you have the option. What you just did is you set your royalties for the entire collection, but you can set a royalty for the individual tokens themselves. So let's explore that option. So scroll up and go to tokens. And then if you click on the 3 dots of that token in the bottom right corner, yeah. And then token settings. See, it says you do not need to set this if your contract's default royalty settings suffice. So because you already set 50% on the entire collection, every single NFT that you mint to this is going to follow under that. But if you wanted to, let's say, only receive a certain percentage on this specific token, you can do that here. Let's move forward based on what we already have. I don't think we need to set it for this because 50% works for the entire collection. Click on this NFT. You can preview links, view on Rarible. You'll sign in to Rarible through your wallet. What you're going to be able to do is set up your collection as a profile, as a fill out. So AI Banditos on the top right corner is the name of the collection. And here is where you would want to put in a picture of the profile picture and a cover photo on the top. If you scroll up a little higher, and then, yeah. Okay, and then you want to click Edit Collection once that's done. Yeah, Edit Collection, and then here you can put in a description. So go ahead and click on him on the NFT. There should be a transfer button. You want to transfer that to my wallet. So you're sending me the NFT. So then if you scroll down on the right for the MetaMask, you want to sign, confirm. I am going to sign in on Rarible on my end into my wallet, and I should see it there. Okay, so you can see my Rarible.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to view my profile, and this is the, there it is.
Yo.
It's in my wallet. The whole thing around this is we're retaining your provenance as the artist. So we can see that you are the creator here of this art and that you sent it to me. I'm sort of acting as the gallery in this sense. So I'm going to put your NFT on sale for a fixed price. We said we agreed on 007, $6. Let's go. Oh, well, so that's how much I will receive. Okay. So that means that it's actually, we're listing it for $12, right? The value of 0.007 ETH, 0.007 ETH is $11.36. You see how the splits, the royalties,
50, yeah.
That 50%, that's what you said on Manifold, remember?
Yep.
For the whole collection. So if I list this for sale, you're supposed to get 50% of this sale. I'm supposed to get the other 50%. Obviously, I'm the one paying the service fee because I'm the one selling it. So I'm fine with that. If I'm the gallery, I should be cool with that anyway. I don't want to take away from the artist. So if you want to check your wallet balance, take a snapshot of your wallet balance to see if you're going to be receiving 0.0035 ETH. So I'm going to confirm this listing and it costs $1 to list. Okay, sign this transaction. So successfully place it on sale. All right. It even has a transparency. It shows how it's being split out. 100% of the 50% goes to you. And now I'm going to buy this from another wallet. And then the money that I put in to buy this, half of that should go to this account that I listed it for sale with, and the other half should go to you. So I'm going to go to MetaMask and I'm going to take a photo of do a snapshot of how much ETH I have. When I make this sale, I should see that it's gone up by that anticipated amount. And I'm going to buy now for 0.007 ETH. Okay, it's happening. Processing the payment. It actually sold. So if you refresh this tab, yeah, but you got to refresh. You can see that I bought it. You got a notification that you received a royalty.
I'm rich.
You're rich. 0.003 ETH. 3.4 rounded it up. But yeah, so now if you check your wallet balance, boom. Did it increase by the right amount?
Yeah.
So here's how you go to Etherscan and then put in your wallet address, internal transactions. There you go. You see, it says 0.0035 ETH was sent to your wallet through the smart contract when I made the sale. And so Rarible honors the on-chain royalties that you set with Manifold. But if we sold it through OpenSea, it wouldn't work. It would only do the percentages that you set on there, which is they only let you do 10% royalties on OpenSea. So I would just say don't list it for sale on there. Just use Rarible. And then let me check my wallet.
Yeah, check it. This is very informative.
Yeah. So if I go here, I also got a notification saying that it got sold for 007 ETH. And then if I look at my wallet balance, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to look on. Okay, so there we go. It says that I got 0.0034 ETH from the Rarible exchange. So that method could work. And I'm wondering if anyone has questions, definitely hit me up. It's a good test. One thing I would want to see is now that it's been sold, can you actually go and change the royalties again on your Manifold? And then go to your AI Banditos. And then on the top, you'll say settings. And then change the percentage to like 10. And then let's sign the transaction. So confirm that. So this would be like if I were to sell it on my other account now, then you would receive 10%. If this works, it means you have like full sovereignty over your art and your collectibles, and you can change the royalties even after it's been sold. Let's go. It worked.
Yay.
So that's cool.
Cool, guys.
Hey.
That's what I've been questioning all along is like the control of it afterward, because the way I want my project.
Yeah.
Some of them want that royalty, others I don't want that royalty after it's moved on. I want you.
Exactly. You can go to your tokens for this collection, and then you want to create a new token. So create on the top right corner. So we just got finished minting the first one, and this is the second one we're minting. And the reason we're minting the second one is to test splitting the wallets between two creatives. Gino minted this and then sent it to me, and then I listed it for sale on Rarible. And then I bought it with my other wallet, and 50% went to my wallet that I listed it for sale on, and the other 50% went to him, all on chain over the royalties. So that worked. And so now we're trying to test this one as if two creatives had made this as a collaboration, trying to do a wallet split.
So on this one, you guys are saying you're both creators?
Yeah, we're going to split the proceeds of the art. It's treating it as a primary sale, and it's still using those on-chain percentages. Even though the on-chain percentages are supposed to kind of only be for secondary, it's still honoring it through Rarible on the primary sale. Here's where we can test out the token specific royalties, whereas before we had just set the royalties on the entire collection. So all the NFTs inside of that collection were following that 50% split, but you can go into the specific token and set individual royalties for this specific one. So let's do that. Go to dashboard, go to dashboard, and then click on the three dots and then token setting for the ETH eyes. And then we want to add a new recipient. So on the first one, is that yours?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Mine started with 0x5B So let's do 25, 25. So it equals 50%. Okay, so then you want to save these royalties, sign the transaction, and then it'll be interesting to see if Rarible honors the token specific royalties that we're setting here right now, instead of looking at the entire collection, which it should. So now if you send this, let's go ahead and take a look at this NFT on Rarible. So yeah, you can go to your, click back a few times, or yeah, you could go to view profile, ETH eyes, click on that. And if you scroll down, let's take a look at the royalties. Yep, see, it's showing the split. That's dope.
Nice.
Okay, and then
Cool.
if you put this, so you're gonna send this NFT, transfer it to, you actually want to transfer it to a different wallet just for the purposes of testing here. Click transfer where it says put on sale, and then paste 0x5B. Yep, that's my other wallet. So continue. So in the case of the Aesops Fables, this would be the artist sending to the StoryTime DAO specific wallet that's set up to act as the collection holder for Aesop's Fables, if that makes sense. So you want to sign this transaction. Okay, so I have this one was sent to me, and so it retains the provenance of the artist, and this current owner would say something like Aesop's Fables by StoryTime DAO, right? And then that way this wallet would act as the collection holder. And so if I were to put this on sale as the gallery owner, as the DAO, as a fixed price,
we'd be aiming to have that owner say StoryTime DAO.eth
or Aesop's Fables.eth.
Yeah, well, I guess we have to iron that out, because I was thinking, like, look where you have AI Banditos, like that would be where it's, Storytime presents Aesopica, or however we want to frame that, Aesop's Fables. But the current owner at that point, when it's sent to this wallet, I think would be just the central StoryTime DAO.eth wallet, right?
So in order for the collection itself to be called...
Oh yeah, it's the minter, right? The initial,
yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, so the wallet has to be framed as a kind of collection wallet. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I got you.
The DAO would be the one listing it for sale after receiving it sent from the original artist, and then they would put a fixed price based on what the artist is asking to sell it for. So for this case, I'll just do it for the same price as before for the first one we did. And so it does say that 50% is going to go to the whoever set the royalties, which in this case, if I look, it says the royalties are being split between our two wallets as collaborators.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
So if I do put on sale 0.007, it says the DAO or me will receive half of that sale. And then automatically it's supposed to send the 50% to the other wallets.
Awesome.
So I'm going to confirm this listing.
And the DAO takes the tiny fractional marketplace cut off of their cut. So
yes.
The other half gets perfectly split between the team. So.
Exactly. So the artists aren't losing that percentage. Okay, so I'm listing this for sale, and then I'm going to buy it on my other wallet and then see if those royalties were sent properly. Okay, so I listed that for sale here, and now I'm going to switch back over to my main computer here. See you in a second. I'm going to purchase the NFT from my other wallet here, and then find that NFT that's for sale right here, and then I'm going to buy it now. That's interesting. They have a pay with card option, credit card. I wonder how they use Wirt payment. Has anybody heard of that?
Nope.
Looks like it's a third-party credit card Visa kind of thing. So that's cool. But we're going to buy this with crypto. So I'm going to buy this, Costs $4 in gas to buy an $11 NFT.
Wow. Gas right now. Oh, it's like under 10 too.
Yeah, they need to fix that, but it's not like we're whales over here.
For real.
Confirmed. All right. So now I'm going to look at my wallet. 25% went to your wallet and 25% went to my wallet. So let me double check that. So if I go to pull up my wallet address, or I guess I can go to ETH scan and then put in, what does yours say, Chino? Go to Etherscan. See, okay. That's 25% then, right?
Cool.
But that's weird. Mine doesn't say the same.
No, but this is the one, this would have been the one that's the StoryTime DAO wallet, right? Getting that 50. And then, so you have to look at your other one to see if it got the other 0.00175.
Oh. So I need to look at, yeah, you're right. Okay, so let me, right. So that's this one. Copy. And then if I look at the internal, yep, 0.17.
Oh yeah.
So that worked. Man, this is great. I think this could be a really good solution. The only thing would be like, what do we want to have each artist call their collection on Manifold? So it's like, just be like Aesops Fables by Z Creative Media, or
right, yeah, like a similar starting, but just change the buy.
Okay. Well, conclusion is everything seems to work with this methodology. So I'm going to stop recording